I read an article once that said that you can have like between, let's say, 5 billion taste buds on your tongue and 20. Basically, you have to love food, I think. I think you have to love what you're doing. You really have to be a fairly creative person. I think a pastry chef maybe more has to be a little bit artistic and patient and fastidious. The pastry chef in a restaurant gets there early in the morning and is there before the chefs get there usually, and is out of there when all the hubbub starts in the kitchen or soon after, you know, whereas if you're a chef, you're in there with the fire and the stove and the oven and all the noise and the chaos. So they're very different personality types. So I guess the opposite would be that to be a good cook versus the pastry chef, you would, like chaos and be able to deal with all that noise and the confusion, and you can move quickly and you're flexible. So very different. I think the most important thing you need to know as a cook really is to use enough salt. I had a cooking teacher once who told me that this is too much salt and this is enough salt. So, salt is a real flavor enhancer and it really does bring out the flavor of food. And I know many dinner parties I've been to where the food is okay, but it's not that great. The only thing that's wrong with it is that it needs salt. Real chefs taste the food as they're going along making the recipe. And so many people are very religious at following a recipe, and they do it fastidiously, and they have not tasted it during it, they don't taste it after it, they just make the recipe and they put it on the table. And if they're lucky, that's gonna work. But there's almost no question that it would be better if they tasted it along the way, and especially when it's done.